A flower, sometimes known as a bloom or blossom, is a reproductive structure. Flowering plants. Flowers produce gametophytes, which is flowering plants consist of a few haploid cells which produce gametes. The male gametophyte, which produces non-motile sperm, is enclosed within pollen grains. The female gametophyte is contained with the ovule. When pollen from the anther of a flower is deposited on the stigma, this is called pollination. Some flowers may self-pollinate, such as sunflowers, orchid, etc., producing seed using pollen from the same flowers or a different flower of the same plant, but others have mechanism to prevent self-pollination and rely on cross-pollination. When pollen is transferred from the anther of one flower to the stigma of another flower on a different individual of the same species. Some pollination happens in flower where the stamen and carpel mature at the same time and are positioned so that the pollen can land on the flower's stigma. The pollination does not require an investment from the plant to provide nectar and pollen as food for pollinators. Some flowers produce diaspores without fertilization. Flowers contain sporangia and are the site where gametophytes develop. Most flowering plants depend on animals such as bees and butterflies to transfer their pollen between different flowers and have evolved to attract these pollinators by various strategies, including brightly colored conspicuous petals, attractive scents, and the production of nectar. In this way, many flowering plants have co-evolved with pollinators to be mutually dependent on services they provide to another. After fertilization, the ovary of the flower develops into fruit containing seeds.